The New Patriotic Party, Batman, and in Kratabi, Ebe Pia Bontin. Monday, I say, Tamale North, MP, Honorable Dr. Mutala Mohammed. Or can victims now, plane crash, no, helicopter crash in the sea last week, no, or can victims now. Na Tamale side, Tamale Central, ena Odine Juma as member of parliament. NPP 4 acting character signed by Justin Frimpong Kodia, the general secretary for the New Patriotic Party. And in character be trouble to say, sir by election because he named himself MPP tough for ma. Bad man after a year no to NPP yeah organize by election. Now if you assign ye before NPP 4 say sir election or munkum. I didn't know munkum. Yan can letter no. And I was screen also. Yanko. So for immediate release, New Patriotic Party will not take part in the Tamale Central Parliamentary by-elections. The New Patriotic Party has resolved that it would not take part in the Tamale Central Parliamentary by-election to elect a replacement for the late Alhaji Honorable Dr. Mutala Mohammed, Member of Parliament MP for that constituency, who was among the 8 who lost their lives in service of the Republic in the helicopter crash that occurred on Wednesday, August 6, 2025. All right. The decision was taken by the party at a national steering committee meeting held on Monday, August 11th, 2025, at the party headquarters pursuant to Article 10101 of the party's constitution. In arriving at a decision, the party considered many factors, including the circumstances under which the Tamale Central seat has become vacant and the possibility of a further polarization of the country at this critical time. The MPP is of the belief that it would be inhuman and unconstitutional to subject the nation to a competitive process in search of a replacement for the departed MP. The party believes that the tension and acrimony often associated with the conduct of by-election in the country should be avoided. It is the considered view of the party that the greatest tribute that the NPP and the rest of the nation can pay in honor of the departed is not only to win the fight against Galamsey, but also to ensure a smooth and peaceful replacement for the good people of Tamale Central. Consequently, the MPP hereby announces that when the Electoral Commission of Ghana opens nominations for the Tamale Central by-election in line with Article 1125 of Ghana's Constitution, the party will, in accord with the national interest, not take part in the contest. Thank you. Signed, Justin Kodia Frimpong, General Secretary of the New Patriotic Party. Introduction. Profu bebebre ama me kaya bad man. Manon funfuni nyina chire se. The New Patriotic Party no say MP Eya Mutala Mohammed, Tamale Central MP. Fofi Antoata, yanti asem de. And then week, ana kwenshia no oka ho a. Wahwe ne nkwa no say be fe se ka se be yi obi esi na nan mu no enkoye se twimamintwi se NPP ni NDC se ne yi na enim na yekoto omo so aba na emu akoye twan na mom omofi se ebe fe ana ebe ni monyam hye se kombetwem ho na ma NDC etimi a replacement e dia Mutala, because after all Mutala Mohammed NDC ni mapa intino asema ebi before the two journey say easy e bie kwan to say obi amfale and obi submit the candidates Emma Saba election and Yadia NPP back home. Bad man. Young Corny and Sama Dr. Rashid Tanku computer on a deputy Edima Dr. Omane Buama, the late and also accident on Kayahuno. Na bedi chiri are proud to last 2024 election no Pape Dr. Rashid Tanku computer Bujumone the boss Bujuma left and right. Yentie Nsama on so the car edituja.
The NPP is inviting us to it. A realm that we will decline the invitation in the sense that they are mourning. Why would they want to bring out this? In any case, they know it's a political game they are playing. I mean, you cannot overturn 52,000 votes that you have 16,000. They have 16,000 in Tamale Central. We had 52,000. Even twice of their number will not get to our number. So it's a political calculation they made. It's not that they are mourning anybody or they want to say because of the funeral that they are. In any case, Akotia by election, they have no pull out. We lost our honorable member there too. Why are they not pulling out their one too and say in honor of the MP? I mean, the hypocrisy of these our brothers, we know. They are trying to invite us to a realm that we will not fall into that trap.
From the words of Dr. Rashid Tanko computer, the hypocrisy of these our brothers we know. Bad man. What can you say? MP before person we are smart and because who checking numbers now? Tamale Central, no bad man. I understand per sources, MPP way back. We need to sit I think 2 times me, but back to back, NDC has been dominant over Tamale Central. No be no Mutala Mohammed and then 50,000. Now omu candidate and 16,000. Bad man. We bad man. But understand say when you go into an election as a politician, sometimes it's not about winning, but you want to close some gap. You want to check. Say, are you making an impact? Are you closing the certain gap? And as an opponent, increasing the gap. It's not always about winning. But Dr. Rashid Tampiko everyone say, no, I'm a smart guy. We're ready atmosphere the tactical gamer. The new patriotic party in the person of Bono. As a coach by election, I could tell you we and Kumi Wuyano. Easy Eddie better bontin say you better and no swabba. I.e. the replacement. I'm a NPP for I.e. candidate and this is for so you candidate. And the Rashid Tanko no say. Ya don't for NPP for per se. As a more boycott Tamale Diano. Nafi, a man this for castle. Because Tamale Diano so MP we. And as come we. But only one. Mean can say a year tragic and not say a year accident me see. On one no we no. Ya mum dear. But Tamale Central Mutala Mohammed no dear. As I quiet a dear. The more rem kakra. And at the first said they were even on duty or a juma, a buying a juma service and or service and will be weird to room. And yes, so tinifi and now Yarabi could have a bintino. MP before per se, or would jat my lady anymore. Now, I find this is for Sabbath Castle. And ya had ya no Sibeja because I had no so MP ne. It is so, but man. But who check it out as a politician, Akutiano, the margin between the NPP in the last previous election, parliamentary, slim, bad man. And shut down soon compared to Tamale. Tamale, the Mutala, what 3 MPP ni mu, what 3 mu say, tap. But Akutiano, there's a possibility. Say, NDC betting over tennis or seat, no. And they are young modia. But MPP follow the Tamale, they took us from no back form, and you don't betting at tennis or seat, or wanting jidda. And the tanko. Computer were ready atmosphere. But some for politicians were more smart too. But many women say we are cheap movement. That kind of communicate MP before they have trouble until cheap. Now me a major politicians, bad man. Nimpo. When I got this information, I laughed, bad man. It's so obvious, bad man. Let us not hide behind the curtains. It is not about empathy now and Batman. Hey, political game no say no be any brebe obi any bio Batman. Me who are they with me as a layman, I'm not into politics, but it's too even early, Batman. Yeah. Now the character about what they say you are not participating, Batman. I know Jesus here, Batman. But once a Ghana Mrano so no, and this is first will case be say Ghana Mrano constitution is set to one. As a president be ya set to was saying. Obi wuha emu ya. So be a MP. Now we won ya mum dear. But constitution it say ya na chino. But man, ye no be behavior. Yes, some back to a Mrano. Ni yanko ye by election. Ni yin crofo. Shannon so say election e kokok to na party na kwako yi MP diama krum for no constituency for no constituent no krum for no it is the constituents that elect their member of parliament, Batman, not political parties. So if one political party decides not to contest, it doesn't mean it should automatically be said by then the EC appoints someone from the other political party. There must be an election, a by-election, for the constituents to vote to elect themselves. Despite there was a death, there was no death. The constituents need to vote. Whether the death was tragic or whatever, the constituents must be given the power to vote their next replacement. So you don't decide. You tell your Hamza Ekao, Timothy, Abrana or addresses our issue.
Roland, look, you see, it is important to state that it's not just about sorrow. Even the framers of our constitution understood that anytime there's a demise, people would be sad. The nation would come to a standstill. But in their wisdom, they thought it wise to make a provision. They didn't say appointment, you replace by appointment. They say an electoral process again, and they gave timelines. Because at the end of the day, you don't lead a country based on emotions. You lead a country based on set down principles. And those principles are those enshrined in the 19th Constitution and our electoral laws. So if you feel that as a result of emotional attachment, you are going to deny the good people of this country an opportunity to make an informed choice, that would be grossly unfair to those people. Let us leave that decision to the people of this country. The challenge is on us to go and conduct ourselves in these by-elections in ways that will be dignifying of the dead. So if you call on us not to engage in any acrimony when it comes to the contest, I respect that. That is how it should be. Why can't we, as a people, use these by-elections to indicate our willingness to engage in a different kind of politics? Let us accept that challenge. Let us go there and come out in a peaceful contest that will be dignifying to the dead and our democratic principles. That is the test. It is not about running away under the guise of emotions. We all know that in any case, Roland, from where I sit, I sincerely doubt if that statement is informed by any sincere feeling of empathy.
Oh, but Hamza, you cannot make those conclusions.
And I will explain why.
You're a lawyer.
I will explain why. I don't think so. I think that the death has not hit us really hard, maybe the way it should have. Because, like I indicated in my opening remarks, it's a reflection point for us, Roland. And we must not play politics with this issue. We must not seek to score cheap political goals when we are pretending to be so concerned. And for me, that was my disappointment when I read the statement.
Playing cheap political gimmicks and games.
Many people have passed. Parliamentarians have passed. We have all gone to contest elections. Is the NPP going in the same spirit withdraw from the Akwitia by-election? So they will not contest the Akwitia by-election because that one is even, the date has been set. And we are still in that mourning mood. In that same spirit, will the NPP withdraw from the Akwitia by-election?
Maybe they are doing that because that's their seat, so they want
So that is the point I am making, that we should not engage in this politics of convenience and use this unfortunate demise to pursue unhealthy partisan objectives. Because it is clear, they know that Tamale Central is a seat they cannot win. So that is the reason why they are willing to let go of that. But in the same spirit of a period of mourning and the circumstances of death and the fact that it has brought the nation together, will they withdraw from Akwetia? These are questions we should be asking, because Akwetia's date has been set. And it is painful, it is painful, it is painful for us to use this solemn period to begin to set the stage to engage in our destructive politics again. I thought that this would have been an opportune moment for all of us as political actors to begin to change our ways and uphold sincerity and uphold principle in ways that can inure to the benefit of our democratic dispensation and the good people of this country. But unfortunately, Roland, I am sad to begin my appearance on this show this week with the responsibility of having to critique the statement of the NPP, when at this particular moment we should be banding together as a republic to go through this process. But this needless politicking with the lives of people is something we must condemn.
Bad man, and Sama, Hamza, Edituja, any Hamza Chirimoa, bad man. Let us not use this opportunity to score cheap political points, bad man. These are the words of Hamza Mohammed. Bad man. Onono Chirimoa, we pon the chese, and Kabefe, say Futo Biba, yes, you, we see, bad man. Say a best share Nipana, we won't any Munyamintino. Yen make sure see a beco by election near peaceful. Bianco, ye, Yamonsem, Gidi Biane, we are Chimmy, we are coming, we are bomb saying it, bad man. Officer no, a best share Nipana or Conway Munyam say, oh, you, men Crawford, or match your door. Because politics at the end of the day, you still need to compete. Despite emotions, where emotions need a but bad man, you still need to compete as politicians. So don't run away from what you are supposed to do, bad man. These are the words of Hamza. Ladies and gentlemen, come into the comment section and drop your decent comment. Let's get interactive. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you have not yet subscribed. Hit on the bell, the notification bell, hit on it. And also like the video and share the video for someone to get a glimpse of it. I go by another mask, man. The mask is for a reason and it's for a season. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you when I see you next in our next update. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm out.